good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com, y'all already know what it is. I like the fact that the things I do and say ruffle feathers. And ruffle feathers to the point that people start to make stupid assumptions. You feel me? And this is just in general. You know what I mean? This ain't pointing out a specific person. This is because multiple people feel like I have like some kind of underlying agenda, or that I have something against URL. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like people that make assumptions. Number one, you understand? Let me give y'all an example, right? I worked at a job where I have a lot of chatty patty people. So when I got married, right, I showed certain people that like I really fuck with my wedding pictures. People who I didn't really fuck with didn't get to see them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just that type of person. Like, if I don't fuck with you heavy, then shit that's personal and real, like, important to me, you're not going to be involved with it in any way. Like, you know what I mean? Some people are afraid to let people know that. You understand? And I tell people that, like, nah, I'm not showing you. You understand what I'm saying? So, few people seen it, few people didn't. And one person that didn't see it goes and makes a comment about says something along the lines of like, oh, he had his wedding in City Hall. Like, no. You know what I mean? I married into a woman with a wonderful family, not from the projects, not from no broke family that can actually pay for like a 5-digit wedding. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, people just like to assume they own shit. You understand? Because of how shit looks to them. You understand? And it's like, when you don't directly involve people in your affairs, they take certain things that you do and they put their own twist on it. You feel what I'm saying? Which is like, I don't see how you can form an opinion of something based off shit that you don't even have. Like, opinions, ironically, at least my opinions, are formed based off facts. You understand? So it's like, if I see that a nigga is wearing like a lime green shirt and like some dark purple pants, colors don't go together, so I'm going to make an opinion based off that. You know, and a lot of people tend to make opinions based off opinions and assumptions. Like, I don't get how you can formulate an idea about something and not have concrete information to support what you say. You know, so a lot of things I tend to say are based on concrete things. So, this whole issue with URL, let's kind of get into it and break it down for the most part. I've had an issue with one person over there. You feel me? That's it. One person. You understand? If you know who the main people are over there, Smack, Beasley, Chico, don't have an issue with none of them. Don't know none of these niggas outside this battle rap shit to even have issues. I never done business with these niggas or anything. Much less even held conversation, like actual real conversation with these guys. You understand? I've had small talk with Smack on maybe like 1 or 2 occasions. Small talk with Beasley on a couple of occasions. More occasions than Smack, but still, you know, small talk, like, you know, just little shit, just here and there. But I can't have an agenda, hatred, or malice towards people that I just don't fucking know or don't have any type of dealings with. You feel me? Now, as far as the person over there that I did have an issue with, you understand, it was based off shit that was happening. Shit that was happening behind the scenes, of course, but, you know, if y'all go back, y'all seen the blog, y'all, you know, no need for me to go back into it. The information is there for y'all to, you know, do what y'all want. You understand? So, It's not a company thing. It's just an issue a nigga had with one person. You feel me? Now, me, I don't have any alliances towards people in this battle rap shit. I don't know niggas outside of this battle rap shit. Like, it's not up to me to be the person that dick rides and speaks highly of everybody just because of, like, nah. You understand? If it's certain things that I feel need to be addressed or I have an opinion on, just put it out there. You know what I mean? And that's just all it is, you know? You can't say a person can't have a underlying or hidden agenda, right? When you see them publicly going back and forth with certain people. You understand? If you see me on Twitter, if you see me on Facebook, you know that when I have an issue, I make the issue very, very clear. You get all of the facts from my side. You get who I have the issue with. So it's like, I can't have no agenda like that. And that's where I'm at fault at. Because I make my issues known to the point that you know that I have an issue. Ain't no fuck shit about me. You understand? I let you know, yo, this is what the issue is. You understand? I let you know this is who I have the issue with. So it's never, with me, it's never a question of, yo, Mercy, how do you feel about this person? And it's like, it's up in the air. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you've seen the shit, the interview with Stacks, where he, you know, said, fuck Mercy. I went on Facebook and I made a post directly addressing it. You understand? And that's the type of shit I do. You feel me? Like, I don't have to sit here and try to throw subs and throw shade from behind the curtain. No, I'm going to make it very clear. You feel what I'm saying? Growing up, that's all I did. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's all I know how to do. I don't know how to fake. I don't know how to be around people and be on some phony shit. Like, if I don't fuck with you and I see you in person, I'm not dapping you. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't try to shake my hand or nothing. Like, nah, get out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've spit in people's hands before. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, if you know we got an issue, then it's, at least from my end, it's going to be clear. You know what I mean? So that's just my thing. So I never have a reason to have, like, any kind of, like, subliminal tones or, like, what the fuck? And I'm trying to take down URL. Like, come on, man. That's impossible. You feel me? That's impossible. It's just like, it just don't make any sense. You feel what I'm saying? If I had a issue with URL as a brand, like, nah, I don't have an issue with URL as a brand. I'm just not scared to speak on the things that's fucked up in certain situations. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get how it's like so many people that speak on these issues openly, and I address the same issues with similar opinions, and it's like, I have an agenda because I'm speaking on these things. You understand what I'm saying? When we talk about the whole force and talent thing, Jay Black just did a whole blog saying exactly the same thing about talent being forced, niggas not doing their job. You understand? However you feel about it, that's the premise of the blog. So it's like, if I'm saying the same exact thing, am I hating? Do I have a hidden agenda? No. Niggas see something and analyzing it for what it is and forming an opinion on it. You feel me? I agree with his blog, by the way, to a certain extent. Just I don't feel like it applies to everybody. And I also don't feel like a lot of these new niggas is trash, because I pay attention to D-League battle rap to an extent. So there's certain niggas that hit my radar that won't hit the radar of, let's say, like a Jay Black, who I'm pretty sure he probably only watches, like, the bigger leagues. You feel what I'm saying? So I had that mindset at one point that, you know, I only watch bigger leagues and shit like that. And once I started seeing, like, the shit going down at the smaller leagues, it kind of opened my eyes to what's, you know, really going on and shit like that. So it's like, I can't, my opinions on up and coming battlers pretty much changed. You understand? Because I'm in tune with what's going on. So the people that's not watching Trap New York, people that's not watching We Go Hard, 3BL, and leagues like that, when they first see these guys on URL, they don't understand it. You understand? They don't understand the styles and the things of that nature. Not saying it's rocket science, but if it's something that you're not accustomed to watching and you see it for the first time, it's just like, yo, what the fuck is that? You understand? And people are entitled to have that opinion if they're not in tune with certain shit. You feel me? But it's also good to research, do history, and learn about, where certain shit comes from. You know what I mean? So, that's just my whole take on that. And what else was addressed? Have I addressed as far as URL? The combine shit. The combine. Y'all see the issue going on with Lex Luthor and Yakman. When I made the post last month about what was going on with the Columbine, because I wasn't there, I was hating apparently. But then somebody comes out a month later and says the exact same thing and be championed for it. You understand what I'm saying? Not that I'm complaining, because Lex Luthor has a right to, take issue with what he take issue with. You understand? It's just, I don't understand how two people can say the same exact thing and it be a problem. You understand? And you got people saying it wasn't supposed to be a URL event and, all this other shit. For one, you had URL staff doing interviews, speaking on the URL Combine and what, the process is going to be and stuff like that. Like, numerous interviews from URL staff about this. You understand? When you watch the Combine battles that have came out on the channel that they were dropped on, there are URL banners in the footage. There was a URL logo on one of the flyers at one point. You understand? So it's like the Combine is what it is, whether despite who attaches themselves to it. You understand? It doesn't take away from the event overall being a fucked up event. You understand? Whether URL decides to say they were part of it, not part of it, that's not the premise of it. That's not the point. The point is, it was a competition that was promoted by URL as far as going through the Combine, eventually getting the PG and things of that nature. Artists paid their money to be on it, and then the event was fucked up and it didn't go how a lot of people expected it to go. You understand? So you got these couple of situations that's getting spoke on by me, and then you have people just assuming that I have some kind of like underlying agenda with URL. Like, I don't care enough about people that have hatred or malice and shit like that. I just put my perspective out there, whether it's on social media, whether it's the blog or whatever the case is, and then I go about my day and I completely forget about all this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And some people don't know how to understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I could post something right now, and then 5 hours later, it's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You feel me? Especially something that I'm not emotionally invested in. Like, it's just opinions, man. It's just opinions. Half of the battles that, not even half, I'll say all of the battles I ever recap, right? If you came up to me and asked me, let's go back to, what was the battle I reviewed? Let's take a battle like DNA versus KG the Poet, right? You see how long ago I did that review and shit like that. If you came up to me right now and asked me, yo, why did you have whoever you had winning in DNA versus KG the Poet? I wouldn't be able to tell you. Why? Because, like, I dropped the blog and I instantly forgot about the battle. Like, not instantly forgot about it, but over time, like, you just not invested into something no more, so you can't even, like, go back to it to give another opinion on it. Like, it's not, I'm not thinking about that shit anymore. You feel what I'm saying? So, but the problem is, people become emotionally invested into social media, into this blog and shit like that. And it's like they try to formulate opinions on people based on, you know, just, I guess you could say, reoccurring activity. You know, you go through my social media, like majority of my posts aren't even involving battle rap. You understand what I'm saying? Like my blogs, of course, because, you know, this is YouTube. This is what one of the reasons I blog, because of battle rap. You understand? But as far as like everything else is just like, and the crazy thing is these situations that I'm talking about, like with the combine and shit like that, like I haven't even blogged about that. You understand what I'm saying? I just made a post on Facebook and it went crazy for some reason. You understand? But people are going to formulate what they're going to formulate. I actually was conflicted about what I should title this blog, whether I should title it fuck URL, you know, just for clickbait, not necessarily say fuck URL. But then you title something like that, and then you're going to have everybody and their grandmother trying to call you, trying to text you, trying to inbox you and message you just off seeing the title. Not off actually watching the shit, but just off seeing the title. You know what I mean? That's the fun part about clickbait. You understand? It garners instant reaction. You know what I mean? People don't even watch the content that's behind it. They'll just see headline, oh, he's the bad guy. Like, you know what I mean? Dumb shit. But, yeah, man, like I said, there's no, for any URL wave riders that might be watching this, and you might want to be sending links and shit to certain people and that's involved with URL. For one, the niggas who do that, like that screenshot posts and send videos about every little thing said about URL, and y'all pass it on to people who are affiliated with URL for them to see. Y'all niggas are dick suckers. You understand? I hope y'all get shot. I hope your mother die. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's some corny shit. To like, yeah, like it's actually niggas that sit around watching everything that's going on, trying to just picking out little shit here and there to send around to people, and it's like, yo, that shit gay, my nigga. That shit gay. How you sitting around reporting shit that's going on? Like you should be a security guard or something. That's what security guards do. You understand? Holler at me if you need your security license. I get you put on, bro. You understand? You can get paid good money for that. To really report shit that's going on in certain places. But to be a fucking free worker / intern or whatever the fuck you want to call it, because y'all niggas don't get paid for doing that shit. You understand? Whoever's seeing this and feeling the type of way, you don't get paid for doing that. I know you don't. You understand? Some of y'all niggas even still have to pay to get into events. You understand what I'm saying? So all that spying on niggas and screenshotting and sending links, yeah, you niggas might want to chill out with that. You understand? Nobody wants to be a free security guard. Get paid to do your security and your reporting. Clowns, you understand? But that was just my just wanted to clear that up. Just wanted to make it clear that I have no agendas. If I actually do have problems with people and situations, if I have problems with entire companies, then you will see me going through drastic measures to try to bring them down. But you talk about fucking blogs and opinions and tweets and Facebook posts and try to make it seem like somebody's trying to tear down a company, man, get that shit the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas, man, y'all niggas watch one conspiracy video on World Star and all of a sudden y'all motherfuckers is woke and all this other shit. Get the fuck out of here. Save the bullshit for somebody who give a fuck. No mercy, I'm out of here.